Hey guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. It is the second week that I am doing this. It's a Monday, and so yeah, this will be my sixth video. So as we continue to be in this pandemic, sorry, just trying to see what's the best. No? Okay. Sorry guys, bear with me. Yeah, so as we push through this pandemic, I actually just found out that a friend of mine that I was close with in college, I found out that he recently, or just today, got diagnosed with the coronavirus, and that honestly just like broke my heart. And it's like one of those things that, like you think that you understand that's serious, like of what's going on around you, but then when it actually affects someone that's like close to you, like it just hits home in a different way. And I think it just makes me see this in a whole different light, and the seriousness of what's going on. Because if I'm gonna be honest, like I think at first, when I was first hearing about this and how in Washington, like when it was hit at a convalescent home, I didn't think that it was gonna turn into a huge ordeal, pandemic, and I was just like, if, or I should say, like, everything happens, for a reason, and it's not like I don't believe that anymore, but, I was kind of just like, I'm just gonna trust God and not worry about this. But I think the more and more, like, how people are being affected, like, even though I only know one person who has a coronavirus, like, hearing like through different people, like through their circle of like friends, like how people have died from the coronavirus, and how there's not going to be school anymore the rest of the year, or seniors, like they're not going to be able to have the graduation that they were hoping for, and yeah, it's crazy how all this is panning out to be. And it's crazy knowing how long, this is gonna go on, because it's like I was even talking to my friend about this. It's like, how are they going to conclude, that that we can start like going back to our normal lives? Because, like here, following, the news and listening to a scientist or doctor, researcher, it's like he was saying that, that we probably won't get like a cure until like a year after this, and it's like, even though it dies down, like people can still have it. And like, I think what's crazy about like this virus is that it's not even visible. Like, you don't always have the symptoms, like you could think that you're all fine, but then you might have the virus. And yeah, I was talking to my friend, like, would we even feel safe still going out when, we're given the okay to, because, we never know if we can catch it or not. And without even knowing it, then we can be the carrier, or we can be the carrier and then pass it to, our parents who are older and are at more risk of this. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, like, what's gonna happen and how long we're gonna be in this pandemic, because I don't know, like, even when it ends, it's like, quote unquote, ends, like, maybe in some people's eyes, but it's like, is it really safe to go back to our normal lives? And so, yeah, I don't know, guys, it's crazy. Didn't mean for this video to be a downer, but yeah, I think it's important to acknowledge the seriousness of this, because as myself, like, or as others, like, we're not taking it as serious as it, like, could be. And I think as hard as it is to self-quarantine, ourselves and be home, like, 24/7 and not be in contact, like, physically with our friends or our loved ones, like, this is nothing to just take lightly, and really take into consideration what, the people in government are telling us, or doctors, are telling us. And of course, discernment is always important of, like, what they're telling us, but, at the end of the day, like, respecting where they're coming from and seeing, like, if we should be taking advice, what they're telling us, and, so yeah, yeah, that was my whole day, or my whole weekend, but it literally just happened. And so I guess I just wanted to also, now knowing someone and knowing how, how much is affecting people, I just want to send my love and my heart out for the people out there, and ultimately God's love, and not seeing this as an opportunity or reason to, again, I've mentioned this before, but to not put our hope into this world, and putting hope in God, and when things, so many things right now are uncertain. And okay, well, I'm not gonna hope, what's the word? I'm not going to overdwell on this in my video blog, but yeah, some, like, good things that happened today. It was not the best start to my day, but after that I was able to, things turn around for me, and, I was like, okay, like, things are not turning out as I wanted, but I'm not going to focus on that. I am going to continue to do things that I've committed myself to, different habits. And, I think that was really helpful for me. And so, I was, like, able to read my Bible and just spend some time with God. And then I, got ready for the day, and then I was able to return my key fob for work. And again, that was difficult because I really do miss work. But anyways, and then, I'm actually really grateful for today, in a sense of I was able to be part of a workshop, of course online, about small businesses. And I think it's been really neat to learn more about the small business world. And even like this morning, I was able to watch or listen to a podcast. By the way, I recommend a shout out to the Cultivation Project. They are doing amazing things, and in God's glory, and I would check them out. But anyways, I think it's just as I'm still navigating, this unknown world to me that I'd never expected myself to be in. I'm really grateful for all the support I'm getting, and I am going to invest, time in this season to write a business plan. Guys, I was in virtual business in high school, but I mean, that was the extent that I thought I was gonna go in the business world. And I never saw myself in the business world. So for the fact that this is happening, it's crazy and it's exciting, but nervous wracking and so many unknowns, and but even more reason to trust God, right? But yeah, so it was really, really helpful to kind of learn more about business plans and how to approach it, and like the unbelievable like support that like I'm gonna be able to get from the advisor that I've actually been able to talk to like already. Like he's literally willing like step by step to like help us, and like like when you're out of college, you don't, it's more rare to find that kind of support. And so I feel so blessed, to get that kind of support, and going into the workshop, like I wasn't sure how I felt, and, if I even wanted to consider writing like a business plan, but, I think it's gonna be a good start for me. And it's just been really cool, just like how God's been providing just through this business, and like different opportunities. And I think I've said this, but like I actually really love video blogging, and I don't know where that's gonna go, like, and I haven't even uploaded a video yet, but like I really love doing this. Like I actually find a lot of joy in this, and I'm excited to see, I'm excited to explore, like where this joy that I get from video blogging, and I mean, as a mentor encouraged me, like eventually doing interviews through video. So, I can definitely see that and continuing my video blog. So, it's exciting, guys. And, I just looking forward to what God has in store, and how I'm just, I don't know, always just in awe of just like how He has been provided, and how He has been providing in this season of unknown with so many things, but especially with my business. So, yeah. So I mean, there is a lot more that I can share about my weekend and my day, but I think for right now, I think that's, I think I want to wrap it up here. But okay, let me, so my question will be, what is one thing that you're looking forward to when getting out of the quarantine? My friend and I, as we were video chatting today, I was like, you know what? We should have a bucket list of like what we want to do like after we get out of this quarantine. And of course, it's not good to like, or it's good to just be present in where, God has us. But, I think it's kind of fun, like thinking about the different things that like, you look forward doing, like when we're able to get out of this. So again, my question is, what is one thing, or could be more if you want to list out more, what is one thing that you're looking forward to when getting out of the quarantine? All right, well, thank you guys, whoever's listening, taking the time to hear me out, and I look forward to tomorrow. Bye.